Week 6 of Ohio football 2013 is homecoming week, and the Bobcats football date, the Central Michigan Chippewas. But before we get a little further along in game week, time to slice up the Solich Show. Hi, everybody. I'm Russ Eisenstein, the voice of the Ohio Bobcats. We do it network-wide Monday night at Donato's on East State Street in Athens. It's the Frank Solich Show. We talked about the win at Akron. We previewed the game against Central Michigan. Let's slice it up. Here's the Solich Show slice for the Bobcats and the Chips. There were so many things that happened right on Saturday. It was a diverse win, but I don't know if you've had a more complete win from an offensive standpoint, defensive standpoint, special teams, and maybe some of the luck that you deserved in the ball game. In so many ways, it was complete.
Yeah, there are not many MAC games that I can recall, if any, that at halftime I could kind of take a deep breath and relax just a little.
Particularly you.
And obviously things could have turned around real quick the second half to make you nervous, but we did not let that happen. So certainly a great credit. A lot of, like you say, a lot of things really went well for us. But I think we made a lot of those things go well. I love the energy of our team, and the excitement that they showed in playing the game. I thought that was really crucial. Coming off the off week, I think helped us. We got a few guys back. That certainly helped. But we're doing some things that we haven't done for a while. When you look at 8 sacks, and you look right now at Ty Brant's being leading the MAC in sacks. Terrell Basham, number 3 in the MAC in sacks. I mean, that's never in my time, or our staff's time, have we had that ever happen. And so a lot of good things in terms of the movement on defense, the speed on defense, and obviously, we've got a secondary that can really bat balls down and lock people down, and safeties that can come up and make plays and tackles, and so we got a good combination of speed on defense, and so I'm getting a little excited here. I shouldn't do that.
You are.
But I
with good reason.
Yeah, I think we have a chance to continue to keep getting better, and that'll be the goal.
What happened there after drives 1 and 2 offensively for you to allow you to click a little bit more further down the line to make some plays?
We just started playing better as a unit. We had made some individual mistakes that were costly in those first couple drives, and obviously we got a penalty there that affected one drive, and we had pressure on the quarterback that was a problem on an interception, and that was a breakdown up front. But in all honesty, our up front guys played really great, considering we got so many young guys playing and they have to play multiple positions. And so overall, it was, I think, a start that I was glad to see our team, even though it wasn't a great start, they settled in and got better as the game went on offensively.
November the 9th, Northern Iowa comes to town, a team that's going to be picked in the top 3 in the Mo Valley. And I'm a Missouri Valley Conference graduate, so I'm always excited to see those teams come on in.
You graduated?
I did. They allowed me to get out.
Good.
I went to...
How many colleges did you attend?
Well, I went to 2.
Okay.
My freshman year, I went to Northern Illinois. And then I went to Southern Illinois.
Okay.
And that school allowed me to graduate. What do you see on tape and your thoughts on CMU?
Well, all I know is that every time we've lined up and played Michigan, Central Michigan, it's been a very physical football game, and they've had talent. And I expect that'll be the same this coming weekend, and it'll be, I think, a very hard-fought physical football game. They're big in the offensive and defensive line. They have guys that are 300 pounds and more, and so they're physical up front, and that's where you always want to start. They've had some key injuries to their quarterback, their running back, and an offensive lineman that has hampered them a little bit, and they're trying to right themselves off of that.
This is a ball club Central that averages they average 17 points per game. That's 9th best in the league. They're 8th in total offense at 324. They're 4th in total defense at 409. It's homecoming. There's a lot to manage this week. Talk about your thoughts on homecoming and the special nature of the ball game and all that goes into a weekend like this.
Yeah, it's homecoming's always a good event. We'll have a lot of former players come back, many of them from the era of this coaching staff,
right.
But a lot of guys from the previous eras, and so that's always great to see former players come back and come up and visit, and we're always open to getting guys back. So that's always special. But if you're not careful, there's so much that's usually going on during homecoming, and there's so much of a buzz that pretty soon you can line up and you don't have your thoughts where they need to be in terms of playing great football. So we're going to try to keep our guys from being that way.
The ball game's on ESPN3. We're on the air network-wide at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Grant Burkhart and I will have the call of the Bobcats and the Central Michigan Chippewas. Happy homecoming, everybody. For Tanner Smith and Tony Ermain, I'm Russ Eisenstein. That's the Solich Show Slice, and this is Bobcat TV.